What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Infinity here on the HermitCraft server. Man, oh man, sun's a rising. Good time to get going, get us started. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Oh man, I have got something to show you today. Boy, do I. Last episode, we started getting into AE. It was pretty cool. You guys got a nice little sneak peek at my AE room. Ooh, what's this? From Corrals with tons of man love. Oh, baby. Can you believe it? This guy, what a nice guy. This is one of the things we're going to be using this today. Thank you so much, Corrals. Oh, baby. It's so good. It's so good. That's a storage drive. It's like a huge, super huge chest. Anyway, last episode we got into all sorts of AE craziness, and I did a little bit of off-camera work. Got a sneak peek of it in the thumbnail of last episode. But what do you guys think? Do you like it? You like it? I think it's so cool. It's so pretty. The Certus quartz blocks and the pillar ore. I think it's pretty neat. So we got this room, more or less. Doesn't look like just a hole in a wall anymore. Oh man, and look at this thing. This is what we're going to be working on, or at least I'll talk about a little bit today. And yes, you guys have been harping me. Get into Steve's Factory Manager. Look at this. Oh man, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. Anyway, we'll get to this in just a moment. Last episode, we set up the Certus quartz chargers, where we can turn normal Certus quartz into the charged Certus quartz. Pretty cool. We set up our little super puddle with our cool little chargy thingies, all automated. Just throw in our seeds and it will grow into the pure versions of the quartz. So pretty cool, an on-off switch. I like it. And today we got to get to the inscribers. So let me kind of show you what's up with that. I got an inscriber on me. Recipe, not too complicated. You can use any type of fluix quartz, crystal, which we learned how to make last episode. Super easy. Let's put our hat on. But yes, we went at the very end and we went hunting for a whole bunch of these presses, which are super important to have, these presses, because they work in the inscribers, which is what we're going to be using today. And you get silicon, and this isn't the right press for it, but you're able to press down the silicon into all sorts of different stuff, as well as different crystals and everything like that. Now, these are normally a real pain in the butt, because I think you need at least, is it 3 of them or 4 of them? Let me see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 different ones set up at least. Is it 4? Actually 5, I think. It's craziness. It's craziness, I tell you. If you don't want to go crazy ham like I did, you're able to do it with just some hoppers, and you can put hopper on top, on the side, underneath, all the different spots of it to automate it, but it also requires the AE power. So pretty cool. Anyway, let's take a look at the thing that I did, and let's see what it does. So let's see this in action. Let's grab a bunch of the Certus quartz. We need a bunch of redstone. We need a bunch of gold. These things are no joke. They're expensive. And then we need a bunch of diamonds, which I have right here, and a bunch of silicon. So we're going to have to work on a way to get silicon. Silicon, I think the Ender IO might be the only way. I'm trying to remember if there's other types of silicon. And anyway, there's tons of different ways you can get it. Most of the recipes using the sag mill, even just sand, will give you a 50% chance of getting it. I usually like to do clay. We're going to have to set up an automation way to do clay, but you can also get it from redstone, all sorts of stuff, so not too complicated. But here's what I did with my little system here. Basically, instead of having to do each one by one, have all these ugly wires, this literally has no wires. Well, kind of does. These blocks right here that are all pretty looking, those are the wires. Those are the wires, and this is it. So talk about seamless. There's the little thing, and look at this. So it's just that stuff and then just these wires. It's crazy. I love Steve's Factory Manager. It is super neat. So anyway, without any further ado, let's take a look at this. So I set it up. You have to basically, all the wires are within this one block. And this is super inexpensive, by the way. If you can figure out how to use it, you're able to do it from pretty much day one. But I set this up so that I can throw in all of our materials, throw in redstone, throw in silicon, throw in gold, throw in diamonds, throw in some more redstone, throw in pure Certus quartz. And it's able to funnel all the right stuff to the correct things. Look at that. So all these top ones are doing the silicon presses into the printed silicon, and then those printed silicons are then outputted down to the bottom there. These middle ones, this one's doing the logic circuits. Isn't that so cool? This one's doing the engineering circuits, which are the diamond ones. And then this one is doing the calculation circuits. So pretty neat. So it goes silicon things, then you got to do those separately. This is what we need each of those 3 different presses for. So those 3, and then the one up here that we went and found the meteors last episode. And then they get combined down here. Silicon plus the circuit plus a redstone stamped logic processor. So we're getting gold, we're getting diamond, and we're getting the, what are the last ones called? We're getting calculation processors. So pretty neat. So it goes through, dumps out all those, and then they end up all right here in this nice little chest for us to use. How easy is that? And how cool is it that we can have them all side by side? Now, we do have some power going into them, too, just to show you. I have coming from over here, this is the wiring that went over to our super puddle. That also then cuts off over here. And AE is super cool in that basically most all their machines, as long as they're touching, let's see if I can get this. I'm trying not to cut it too fast that it breaks it. We have the wire going into just this one, and then it powers all of them together because the machines are touching. I always loved that about AE. It's just so good, so good. Anywho, let's put this back up. And I'm going to walk you real quickly through the logic process I did. I'm a noob at it. This is my first time ever using Steve's Factory Manager, but it is so incredibly inexpensive and cool because it can work with basically any other mod and do things that you normally could never do. Like, there's no way to do this as compact and without having any wiring. It doesn't take power either. No power required, which that's one thing. They probably should make it that you have to do power, but I'm not going to complain. And yeah, be able to do something this cool. So I love it. I love it. Anyway, let's walk through this. All right, guys. So you know what? I don't think I'm going to get into great detail. If you guys want to see in a video how I built this, if enough of you want to, I'll make a separate tutorial video for it. It's just kind of tedious and annoying a lot. I don't think it makes for great viewing pleasure going through each of the little inventory things, but basically there's the logic in it. I'll just real quick, we have the trigger that tells how often it's going to do it. I have it set to 1 second. We have the flow, which just splits it up to each of the different things. We have over here the diamond input chest, and it's taking, if silicon in there, stick it in here, and I can program exactly which slot to put it in. So we have no silicon, so nothing's going on up there. Then once it finishes, once the silicon finishes, I have over here a separate little logic thing. It's saying when silicon finish, put it down here into this slot. So that's basically what the first two are. This one here, it's going back to our diamond chest right there, and it's saying if you have, actually no, in this one we don't have it there, the flow. Over here it's saying if there's gold, pull out of this chest. If there's diamond, pull out of this chest. If there's quartz, pull out of this chest, which is for these three right here. So gold, diamond, quartz. So that's what those guys do. Then over here, this one is doing for all those. Okay, this one's split up to 2. This is the one that's actually telling it to pull these out of here. And then it's also saying if sometimes I'll make these and I'll pull them out by mistake. I set it so that these will know to pull out of this chest if we throw any of those little circuits in there. Otherwise, pull it from here and put it down into here. And then also at the same time, search for redstone in this chest and put it down there. So pretty neat. So that's what that one does. And you can see it splits off for the 3 different chip types. We can see right there. So there's the gold. So gold, diamond, and quartz. And then this is the redstone one. And then finally over here, in this one, it's saying when the stuff's finished, pull out this, this, and this, the final things. So it's pretty neat. I mean, basically, this is all your wiring. Normally, what you'd have to wire all the stuff up, it's all done internally in that one block. And it's super cheap. Let's just look. Look at that. It's just stone, a piston, redstone block, and iron. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. And the cables, which are this thing right here. These are the cables we use. Glass, gold, redstone, iron. It's nothing. It's nothing. This is one of the coolest mods I've seen. Now, it even has its own crafting, it can move liquids. It can do like everything. So as I get more used to it, we'll probably do more stuff like that in videos, but I do find this whole thing a little boring. I don't like just staring at screens like that. I want to move around, do stuff. So anyway, I'm going to use all these cool processors and I'm going to craft up a bunch of stuff, and then why don't we start to have fun with AE? All right, guys, you ready for this? You ready for it? Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited. So here's the main stuff that I crafted. I got Corrales 64. I crafted up another 64. We got our ME drive. We got a crafting terminal. This will let us be able to craft and view contents. And energy acceptor, and I made a dense energy cell. We made the beginning level energy cell last time. This is the storage of 8 of those, plus a calculation processor. So pretty cool. So that's more or less all the things that we need to get started. Now, in AE last episode, everything that we did, this was on the power side of AE. Nothing here requires data. Now, AE is able to transfer data as well, and that's what we're going to be doing today on the storage side. So pretty cool. Maybe I want to keep that. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so first things first, let's get some power brought over. So instead of doing a new setup, we're just going to wire this like that. And let's put that little stone thingy back, just like so. Awesome. So we're going to be able to pull the power out of this node here, which is out of the power reserves we already have. So currently off of charcoal and blaze powder. That we're going to have to do some type of upgrade soon. Anyway, so we have that going. We already crapped all that stuff out. DMAC, derp. Throw down energy acceptor. Cool. And, can we get in behind here? All right, you know what? All right, we got to get our stuff moved. So for now, we're going to make a mess. We're going to have to pick it back up later. But anyway, so now we have power. We see that changed in color. Let's throw a little thing on there. Let's throw on... This is ugly, but this is only going to be temporary for a moment. Okay, you know what? That is okay. And we're going to throw on this right here. And we're going to throw in those 2 64K drives. And bam! We're online. We got storage. So now everything that we store will go into these drives. Pretty sweet. So now we can start to clear up some room, some space. We can knock all of our stuff down. And jump, jump, jump. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So this shouldn't be too difficult. And you know what else we can do? Oh man, this is already getting super annoying having to go back and forth and open this up. Check this out. we're going to throw this ME terminal or ME interface right here. And we should have an AE line or an extra utilities line right there. Cool. And we're going to knock this out just so it doesn't pull out of the deep store. So now this wire is connected all the way across, all the way around to here. Now check this out. We're going to use, remember last time we started using the retrieval nodes? We're going to throw a retrieval node on here. Bam. We are going to throw in a stack upgrade. There we go. Speed upgrades. Throw those in there. Now check this out. We're going to connect these two wires. And it's going to pull everything out. It's going to be so awesome. Bam! Look at all that stuff. And look at our AE system. Isn't that awesome, guys? Oh, it's so good. Oh, I love it. So hopefully this will store everything. We can see, oh man, we are filling up fast. So I'm going to have to start crafting up more of these terminals. Hopefully, oh no, okay. Hopefully good. We got some more in there. I think I'm still doing more gold. Let's craft up more of these storage things though. We're going to need a lot of them. Ooh, just as many as we can make. Let's get these other guys a running. Bam. Alright, how are we doing? Do we pull everything out? Look at that. It's all empty. Isn't that great? We got everything. Oh, I love it so much. Alright, so finally we got some room to work. I'm going to knock out all this stuff and we'll find a more proper place for this AE. Oh man, look at that. All ripped out. So, I've been trying to decide where I want to have this placed. I kind of feel like dead center should be good, but at the same time, I kind of feel like right there, that's like where we used to have our chest. So, I don't know. Regardless, we are going to pull our power instead of from our smelting air. Well, I tell you, these pants. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, that's better. I'm going to remove my pants. Sorry, guys. Recording with no pants. No pants here. No pants. Don't look down. Just don't look down. We'll be good. Instead of pulling from this cell here where we have all of our smelting, I'm a little afraid. So instead, we're going to pull from this AE area. Because if we ran out of power here, it doesn't really affect anything. We don't have any automation going here yet unless we're kind of sitting and waiting. So in any case, we're going to pull out of here. We're going to use an energy transfer node off the bottom. So let's configure that. Let's see, down and doing the red hot. All right, cool. That will end up being hidden. I'll place a block back there and we'll use the energy pipe to go across. Let's just throw some upgrades in here. I'm curious. I don't think the stack does anything for the energy upgrade. So let's just go... We'll use 10. And that will make it update a little bit faster. Anyway, getting distracted. Let's run this energy cord over to here. And we'll run it up to there in the corner. Cool. So we got power going over to right there. Whoa. And let's get these bad boys switched over to here instead. So let's grab off this cell. Let's grab off the energy acceptor. And how can we make this presentable? Oh man, we're going to have to move soon. FPS is just horrible for me. I know I'm right by spawn, and we got a lot going on. But I want to start ripping out a whole bunch of this stuff, because this is just ridiculous. I found a lot of just these little simple farms cause quite a bit of FPS issues. So I'm gonna make this a little bit more compact. I don't know how many people are really using these farms anymore. But just for today, because this is driving me nutballs. Alright, let's throw all this stuff in here. And let's take a look how everything looks. All right, that's a little better. I'm still pretty low on FPS. Anyways, let's see how this looks. Oh, Zomble. Gotta worry about lighting. What do you think, guys? What do you think? So I got the... Holy crud. Get out of here. That is not welcome. Yeah, these carpenter's blocks, the lighting doesn't really always count as normal lighting. Anyway. Oh my god. Get out of my base, bro. This is just horrible right here. Anyway, I thought this was pretty cool. I dig it. I dig it. Very nice. All set up. Storage over here for now. These are all 64s. And these are all 16s, which will eventually get stored up as 64s. Now, going all 64s, it's not always the smartest idea, because notice these drives, even though they're a lot bigger, space-wise, you only get 63 different types of items per drive. So sometimes going with smaller drives allows you to more affordably get a lot more types. So something to keep in mind. I know Jasassin used to always say, I don't think he usually went above 4K for his whole system, and then maybe like 16 max. So, you know, you trade off, but I'm expecting to get all pumped up super quick. Now, I was planning today to get all these set up into our system as well and show you kind of a cool way that you can get unlimited storage without really using channels. But I'm getting pretty sick and tired. Pretty sick and tired of AE today. It's just been so much crafting. I'm exhausted. So I think we're going to take a little break from that and maybe play around with something else. I don't know. We'll have to look. But anyway, emptied out all the chests. So we're doing pretty good. I think I'd like to go head into the Nether, see if we can find some ghasts. And get some ghast here so that we can finally craft up a magnum torch around here, not have to worry as much about the whole lighting issues. So we'll have to see. I've yet to see a ghast anywhere on the server. So we'll try our luck. I've heard that it's a little bit better when you have a lot of people online, just because the mob cap for the server goes up a bit. But we shall see. We shall see. Seriously though, there is something going on in the end, because I've been here for about 2 hours, guys. I made this big old spawning pad, and there's no ghasts. I know there's ghasts because I know other people have seen them, but there's something keeping us at the mob cap. I don't know. I think it's all these stupid dogs. I don't even know if those are considered. I mean, I would assume they're considered hostile. Right? You're hostile, right? Yeah, you attacked me regardless. So I don't know. I think a lot of the mobs are fireproof, and they might just be like chilling down in the lava. Oh yeah, did you hear him? It's so ridiculous. So my next solution to get that, I'm thinking we could probably go to an gas tower, and I think they had gas spawners there. Because, I mean, I would do the whole safari ball trick, but there's not even a ghast to start off with. You need a ghast to catch a ghast. And I've not seen one. So, pretty ridiculous. Anyway, one other thing I'd like to set up today, before we depart, I think it should be pretty cool. It will be our automation for getting all of our silicon. So, I'll meet you back at the base. Alright guys, so I made 2 tesseracts, and this is going to be for our sludge, because we don't want to have this anywhere near our base, because it's going to do damage to us. Sludge is not a good material to be around. I mean, it's good. It's good if you're going to use it, but not to just chill around. And you know what? I want to put a facade. See if I can get it. Dang it! It's hard to get at that angle. Let's see, can I get it? Yes! Awesome! Oh man, I love these AE things. Anyway, yes, there's 2 different recipes for the sludge. The thermal expansion one's kind of pricey, so I went ahead and made up the stuff for the Ender IO version. Very nice, very nice. So we got our sludge. boiler, that is. And we're already producing sludge over here at our harvester. So let's check this out. Let's see how we can get this to come out. If we just set this down, ooh, nice. It automatically exports the sludge. Well, that's pretty handy. Okay, cool. All right, whatevs. We're gonna have to knock that out. All right, cool. So we're gonna have that there. Let's put this tesseract right here. Is that the send or the receive? That is the receive. We want the sending one there. Okay, cool. So that's getting the power. That should get the liquid over to it as well. We can hide this. I'll hide this away better later. Cool. So we got the sludge. The sludge is going to go over to there. Let's put a few speed upgrades. Not that it really needs it at all. But let's now go way up high in the air. I guess we'll go right on top of one of these clouds. All right, cool. So from here, we're going to put the receiving tesseract end right to there. Let's put down another liquid transfer node. Oh. Oh, that's weird. You can't actually stand on these. That is very weird. All right, we're going to go like that. We're going to get our sludge boiler. And this should have, by the way, sludge in it already. Sweet. You can just go like that. As soon as we connect it, it's going to start making sludge. And you know what I forgot? We need to make an ender chest. All right. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. And, oh, is it going already? You saw the swirlies. All right, let's put that on there. That'll start to suck out stuff. If we put a diamond chest, I'm going to switch it over to an ender chest, but I want you guys to see what's going on. Probably doesn't need a stack for this type. Let's just go like that. All right, cool. Let's get it connected. Bam. We're starting to take damage, but look it, we're getting sand. So we should get sand, clay. Does it have anything that tells the recipes? All right, sand, clay, ash, dirt, coarse dirt, decaying wheat. Oh man, we're gonna get all sorts of stuff. So this should be pretty fun. I'm not even sure all the different things we're gonna get, but I want to find out. You know what? I'm going to leave this, guys, and I'm going to let it fill up. And we'll take a look at it at the beginning of next episode. Oh, man. How far is the range in this? Poison and hunger. Is the range... It's pretty far. Not too far, but it's pretty far. Far enough. We'll see how it does come next episode. And I think that should be pretty sweet. I think that should be pretty sweet. So anyway, guys, we're going to end things off here. Thank you oh so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We should get to some pretty neat AE inventions come next episode. I'm just so burnt out. I forget how much crafting's involved at the very first steps. Plus that Steve's Factory Manager. Let me know if you want me to do a separate tutorial on how to get all those drives working. Or what are they called? Not drives. The inscribers. Our auto inscribing machine. Scribotron. I think it's pretty neat. I like it. I like it. So anyway, guys, hope you like it too. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Help support the channel. Until next time. Peace out.